And welcome everybody for a deal of the century. What is that deal? You know what it is.
It's liqueur.
Liqueur are the sexiest thing for the alcoholics that want to function. All they want to do is combine THM and milk thistle, B vitamins and ginger root to help your body recover after drinking, 'cause alcoholics like to drink a lot.
They fight fatigue.
Yeah.
They fight nausea.
Yeah.
Dehydration.
Yeah.
So you wake up feeling refreshed.
Refreshed.
Treat them for faster recovery.
Recovery, enjoy an exclusive discount with the promo code
Squishy.
I said with the promo code Squishy. But wait until the end of April, because
There's a new gummy launching.
they were so good, they went and sold out of all of their stock. So they're like, you know what, we need to get some new stuff in. We're going to get a bunch of good stuff. We're going to launch some new things at the end of April. Stay tuned, they say.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, they say.
Gary over in the science labs, he's come up with something special.
He has indeed.
The only way you're going to be able to get your hands on it for a 20% discount off is using the code Squishy.
Yeah, you can get 15% off in other places, but with us here at Squishy Logic, we can get you 20% off.
That's the big 2-0. That's a fifth of your entire price for keeping your head free of hangovers.
Yeah, we want to make sure we're going to modernise party recovery with our people down at Liqueur. We're going to make sure that the older... Well, the kids don't need it, let's be honest.
No.
The older partiers, they're at the point where they're like, oh, you know what, I
don't know if I can do
anymore.
this anymore. Well, you don't have to.
You don't have to. And for those 50-year-old alcoholics, we've got them covered too.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you probably will need double or triple doses for you.
But
I'm not saying Liqueur can actually...
That's your issue.
I'm not saying Liqueur will sign up on that. That's us saying that.
And that's what that 20%'s there for, guys. That's what that 20%'s there for, because you're going to need some extra. Right?
Yeah, and, we just want to give you the best. But we can't do that if we don't give you the best show first. And we've got a little mini one here for you. So you go over to liqueur.com, use promo code Squishy to get 20% off all your hangover prevention gummies.
And we'll see you after the intro.
We will see you after the intro, you sexy, sexy people, and you want us too.
Squishy at Liqueur.
Yeah, you know with KD, the laughing stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic squishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get squishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get squishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
Oh, I want to have sex on your mum.
Ooh, on your mum.
Welcome, everybody, to an episode of Squishy Logic. They will probably be slightly shorter, maybe. I don't know. I'm not too used to short things, apart from when I look down and then I see Nathan's
And then I realise I'm on a really tiny roller coaster.
Oh, no, I was saying I look down and I see your penis. What? Okay. I am your comedic babyface.
It's not going to be a long one if it's a short a tiny roller coaster, is it? It's going to be short.
I'm just going to put that up. Okay, what?
You know?
Huh? Huh?
If it's a tiny roller coaster, when you're looking down and you're about to drop,
right,
it's not going to be a very long drop, is it? It's going to be a short drop.
Speak
It's
for
a tiny roller coaster.
Speak for yourself.
Oh.
I'm going like, Dubai, top of the pyramids, coming down all the way with the Khalifa badge.
Yeah,
I'm
sure
doing it
you
all.
are, yeah.
I'm doing it. I know my stuff.
Because you're Vin Diesel in Triple X.
Once again, yeah, obviously, of course.
Obviously,
Yeah,
yeah.
and?
Yeah.
See, I know improv. People don't know what improv is.
That's what that
we're
was.
just giving you a masterclass right there.
Right there.
Yeah,
in front of your very eyes, yes, and.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the posh people get taught yes and.
Yeah. But the commoners, it's yeah. And what?
Bitch. That's the Birmingham version of improv.
And what?
Yeah, and what, bitch? But we have a few funky things to talk about today. I love it when, I love watching the world. I don't love watching the world burn, actually, because fire is a serious thing and it shouldn't be messed with. But I love watching the world get singed.
Yeah, just a little bit toasty.
Yeah.
Adds a bit of flavour.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of singeing, bit of toastiness.
That's what they do with those Burger King Whoppers, Flame grilled.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to see the world burn, but I want to see you get a bit flame grilled sometimes. I wanted to remember it.
I want to get that smokiness.
I wanted to remember it's floating in a random place in the middle of nowhere, and just at any moment shit could just pop off.
Just pop off.
And things will just happen to it. And
it can pop off anywhere.
You can.
It popped off in Ireland recently. There's been a new car bombing.
Wow.
Yeah.
They wanted to go back to. They were like,
the 90s are coming back hard, bro.
Let's go retro,
you gotta bring back in the 90s terrorism.
That's classic terrorism right there, that is. That's the kind of terrorism when they said terrorism, you didn't instantly know what they meant or who it was. You had to actually check.
Also, it was genuine terrorism. It wasn't just sort of setting off a bomb around a load of people. They'd phone up first and go, "Oh, by the way, there's a bomb sat outside your police officers. I wouldn't be trying to disarm it now. It's got a potato trigger."
I mean, I'm not one, some might argue, but I'm not normally one on this channel to be defending the terrorists.
No.
Or defending their ability
to terrorise.
To terrorise, exactly, yes.
Yeah.
But I will say, I'm sorry, I think general terrorists are just the same level as the IRA back in the day. I mean, they do the terrorising, they do it to scare. That's
but
what
there's a certain degree of balls to be going like, I'm going to blow something up in front of you and there ain't a goddamn thing on this earth you can do about it.
Oh, yeah, so it's America's type of terrorism.
Yeah.
Okay, America is about terrorism.
Yeah, the kind where you go, an entire civilization is going to die tonight.
Yeah.
Except for them, it's more local. An entire pub is going to die tonight.
I think, to be fair though, I think that was just a calling your bluff type thing.
Oh, I think it probably was, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
just
tried to play
they
hardball.
Have the ability to do it.
Didn't really work. Like the Strait of Hormuz is still a fucking
hold on,
shit
what are you
show.
talking about? They did a ceasefire, and
That's
it
right.
lasted like a good couple of
20 minutes at least.
Yeah. I think there's an indefinite one again now, though.
Oh, really?
Right now, I think.
Right now, it's hella indefinite, so no one can even pull a trigger.
Well, don't get me wrong, I think Israel is still killing them.
Yeah, Israel is still bombing the shit out of whatever they fucking choose.
Yeah, and they're still complaining to us for not.
What happened to the old Trump quote where he went, what you've got here is you got two countries that have been going to war with each other for so long that they don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore.
That was probably his most honest quote about it.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
That is the Middle East summed up in a nutshell.
Yeah, that was his most honest quote about it since all of it started.
Yeah.
That moment when he was just done with all of it.
It's like, I'm fucking done with this shit.
For some reason, they got him back in again.
Yeah.
I wonder if, well, I was about to say if this recent thing had anything to do with Iran, but we already know who it was and all that stuff. So.
And Epstein is still bubbling away in the background, but people have decided to stop
That's an interesting idea
Epstein.
to imagine what that looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just bubbling in the background, is he?
It's like, the Ghostbusters ooze.
Yeah.
It's just that, but it's like a blob of Epstein. You just see his face shift through it occasionally. It's in his drawer in the Oval Office. You just open it up and there's just gelatinous Jeffrey Epstein.
Is it like turned into?
Tell me, Jeffrey, what are we going to be doing tonight? We're going to be having some pizza. Oh.
Did it turn into his co-conspirators? That's why
that's
why he has to be hidden away, because he turns into his co-conspirators in these gelatinous forms. He takes
he takes their form.
Can't help it. He takes the form of the people.
He is Clayface. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I saw a trailer for that finally.
It looks interesting, to be fair.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it doesn't look like a standard DC movie.
Oh no!
It looks like it's a body horror movie, which I am
apparently,
into.
I don't see body horror in the sense that his face is doing stuff. I guess
His entire body does that. That's the whole point
yeah,
of Clayface.
but
Is it like he
there's more to it than
the
just
whole
being
point.
Like, "Ooh."
So the story essentially goes that he's a really famous actor and at the top of his game, gets into a horrible accident, becomes horribly disfigured rather, and can't act anymore, can't do anything, and so he goes and gets experimental
That
surgery.
sounds to me like he had a very closed-minded headspace.
But he goes through experimental surgery to try and allow him to modify his face at will.
Dick transplant. Oh, okay, yeah.
And like literally morph his face into what he wants.
If he could do that, you think he would just turn himself into a normal guy and just go back to acting?
You'd think.
That's apparently what he wanted.
But I think he ends up getting revenge on people and stuff.
Yeah. That makes sense for a comic book.
Standard Batman.
Maybe not so much
Villain
life.
type shit, you know?
Yeah, not so much life, but,
Yeah.
you know.
It's just standard Batman villain shit of like, well,
I've
been hurt, so therefore Gotham must die.
Man, you say what you want, that like superheroes aren't real and all that stuff, or super villains more so as well.
Oh, super villains are real.
Or maybe, who knows, it depends.
100% super villains are real.
it-
What the fuck do you think Jeff Bezos is?
Okay. I mean actual, like, with powers and stuff, though.
Yeah, but he's more of a Lex Luthor.
Yeah, he is, to be
You
fair.
know.
But I'm saying there's got to be someone somewhere with powers, and the hero, it just all depends on the actual, because the amount of times in films about superheroes, you don't know. If it was happening in real life, you don't know if we'd be looking at the hero as being the good guy or the bad guy.
Well, it's all a matter of perspective, isn't
Exactly.
it? Yeah.
So,
I mean,
though, what I'm saying is, was Cole Allen the first superhero?
which was cool. Oh, yeah.
The guy who
Christ, yeah. The
went
guy who
Flash.
recently
Man, he sped on that camera.
I don't think we've actually introduced who we are.
I introduced who I was, and then I
Yeah.
tried to carry it on, and he wasn't.
And I
going
was
anywhere, so-
being weird, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can get to it when you get to it. Go ahead.
I'm Nathan Parish, the head of the comedy Parish. I have 1,000 voices, not all of them in my head. In fact, some of them sometimes join us. In this case,
Yeah, we could call that.
oh, I hear him. Oh yeah, I can hear him.
Dick! Very nice dick!
They're saying something, but I don't know what it is yet.
Ew.
It sounds like they're in pain. They're calling
I
out.
had
Their...
your sex tape on, Derek.
Okay, I think we need to close contact with this
Aha.
spirit, because he's saying things that are just quite frankly
Not a
untrue
spirit.
and quite frankly defamational.
You got your
And
webcam open.
Fucking stop it.
We can hear you.
We're leaving.
Log out. Log out.
That'd be a fucking great one.
Derek Cole is totally into some, like, kinky shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is one of them ones that's probably just been tucked away along with Savile, because they're like, you know what, it's just easier if we just don't mention it.
Yeah.
Sky are good like that. I think Sky are able to tuck all theirs away.
That guy, the look of him alone was enough to be like, there's something wrong. You know, no one has a fucking a barnet like that on him at all times, and is a normal person. Like,
Yeah.
that hair was always absolutely perfectly in place.
If he was more successful, he would have been like another Jimmy Savile type guy.
Definitely.
There's some people you look at and you're like, if you had power, it would not be good.
No.
That would not be
Yeah,
good.
yeah. There's quite a few of those people.
Yeah. I wonder if that Oz Perlman today feels like he survived, like, almost being shot or something, because he was up there, like, performing with Trump when the guy was running in to do it all. And he was literally over his shoulder, like, showing him something.
Yeah.
When they...
What if the guy got through and, just got both of them? Just went
Yeah,
straight through
well-
Trump into him, yeah.
That would have been likely if he'd have ran up and shot.
Yeah.
We got to have a look at some of the lefties going crazy in a bit.
I mean, it's once again just full of people who are supposed to be the rational, calm and caring side of politics, or going, why couldn't you have just killed the bastard?
Oh yeah, that's what they're complaining
You're
about.
so nice. You're such a kind and heartwarming and loving person to be like, why don't we just kill?
They're caring to the Cole Allen guy because they're like, yo, if you were going to do it, you should have not took the shot or done anything until you were right in his grill.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. They're just complaining about how they didn't...
He didn't successfully... Sorry, you didn't assassinate well enough. And that makes you a dick.
And the
apparently
the Jimmy Kimmel joke coming under fire now because before it he made the joke that something along the lines of what's the name again? The woman, his wife, Ivanka.
Melania Trump.
Melania.
Yeah.
Ivanka's his daughter, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
One Ivanka's again.
Yeah.
Melania Trump has got that glow of an expectant widow.
Yeah, that's
A beautiful glow of an expectant
I
widow.
mean, I don't know, man.
That's obviously not, because he didn't know that was going to happen.
No.
But he is already talking about somebody that has, to be fair, already been attempted to be assassinated twice. I'm not like, in any
Number
way,
three,
like,
you'd
you can't
expect,
make jokes.
they're like, three's the lucky charm, supposedly, but...
You can, to clarify, you can make all the jokes you want about this, because an hour or so afterwards, Trump was making jokes about this.
Yeah.
So, I think he hardly really knew what was going on.
To be fair, at this point, I think he's just kind of used to it.
He was saying that, did you see him talking after?
No.
Like, nobody told me it was such a dangerous profession.
Yeah, well, obviously.
I would have thought about it.
It's not been this
running.
dangerous for a lot of presidents, though, to be fair. Most presidents haven't had to deal with this many assassination attempts.
No. And it's not even coming from the... Well, it is coming from the angry... But it's not like... I'd expect right now, there would be more like... The right side would be angry with Trump because of all the war stuff,
I mean, they are. The problem
really
is, as
do.
well, like, this is coming at a stupid time. Trump was already on the downswing because he'd started all these wars. No one fucking liked the idea of these wars.
Okay.
And suddenly, someone in the left is like, oh, I'm going to take a pop at him. All it's going to do is boost his numbers again.
That's interesting in that case then. Because there's also quite a lot of people now on that side this time around saying I think it was stays. A lot of people on the left are being like,
we're doing this again
because it was so bad and so dumb and so badly done from the
it's
guy.
because he's a retard.
Because he failed so badly that it had to have been staged.
I disagree.
Yes.
Strongly disagree.
I think I would.
It's just a fucking dumbass.
You know who else disagrees? Alex Jones.
Oh, what a surprise!
Alex Jones fully disagrees with the fact that this is a
deep state operation.
Yeah. Even though when he did say, he's probably a bit afraid of saying anything anyway, even if he did think it.
Yeah.
Because the last time he said it, he had everything taken from him, to the fact that he's still in debt and can't make any money to get out of the debt.
And now Tim Heidecker is taking over InfoWars.
While all those lot are making jokes or questioning whether this one was real or not.
Yeah.
Because it's Trump, it doesn't matter, because it was only Trump. So it doesn't matter if that was...
It's not a real person.
No.
You got to remember that, Carl.
Or
it's Donald Trump, so it's not human.
And like in Butler as well, when...
That's the thing, that's literally how people fucking see it.
But it's not even just Trump, though.
No.
Like in Butler too, the people behind him
that
got killed.
Yeah.
They don't matter.
They're like, oh no, they were rancid Trump supporters.
Yeah, they're just terrible people.
Like, fuck you fucking...
Fireman. Oh no, he's horrible. He voted for Trump.
To be at this point in the world and to not see the right-left divide for what it is anymore is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I did see something funny though, where people are like also saying like that this is the worst dividance between the left and the right has ever been in America.
I mean, there was the Civil War.
Exactly what I thought. So that's the comic one. It's like, well, not really.
No, you just have to look a little bit further back, guys.
I mean, I will say though, because
even the fucking...
That's another reason why they think it might be a setup, because that was the first time in ages, or maybe ever, that Trump's been at the Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah, but it's also filled with a load of people who actually talk to Trump and like Trump. Yeah. So of course he's going to turn up to this dinner.
I don't think isn't that yearly?
I think
or is it once a term? I'm not
it
sure.
might be once every 2 years. It might be like election cycle. I'm not sure because it might be midterms and.
That would make more sense.
Or it might just be midterms. It might be a single thing for the election. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, there's only a few then, but
Yeah.
you still didn't go before.
And all of this, by the way, this entire world we live in stems from one moment where Barack Obama, during a press correspondence dinner, looked over at Donald Trump and went, there's one thing I will be that you will never be. And that's President of the United States. And everyone laughed and laughed and laughed.
I think he'd already been talking about it. That's why he said it.
The thing is, for a while as well, though, he'd been like, "I'm not sure. I've never been that into politics."
They all do it. They all do that. That's what the Rock's doing.
But like that, from what everyone knows, that was the moment that did it. That was the thing that pushed him over the edge. Okay, fuck you. I'm gonna fucking do this.
You got to ride the waves as well to get it when you like. Right now, for example, if the Rock would have done it a few years back, he would have had a chance.
Yeah.
Right now,
Not
he
so
wouldn't
much.
have a chance.
Nope.
But give it like 5 years, you easily could do again.
Yeah.
And that's when you go.
Yeah.
And that way, when they hate you again, you can run away by then.
Yeah. Well, there was
Escapade.
I think it was a wrestling phrase of some kind, which is like when business is good, you can do no wrong. When business is bad, you can do no good.
I've heard that in wrestling.
Yeah,
definitely.
Which is the thing of like, if you're riding that wave upwards, you can fumble here or there, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if you're on that wave down, it doesn't matter how many things you get right. People are still going to fucking hate you.
Yeah.
You know?
You could take that to like the smallest things or the biggest things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, that's what was so smart about McMahon. Is that when people hated him, he was like, okay, I'll be the hate figure.
No, trust me. He's had a lot of other hate before that and since as well.
Yeah.
It took him a while to lean into the hate still. And it took him a while to lean out of whatever the fuck he's leaning into at the moment.
Well, he's a very strange man.
But right now, he's not really in anything other than odd trips to the hospital and police station.
Yeah. A little bit of body cam footage here and there.
I was watching the Hulk Hogan.
Oh, do you have a...
you know what, actually, that's one thing you should watch, because it's aimed more towards people that don't know all the story of everything. And I know you know bits, but the Hulk Hogan documentary that's come out on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Goes all through his life and, WWE, wrestling stuff and all that, the older stuff. So, like, all the lawsuits, like with Marvel. I didn't know too much about them, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that, to be honest.
There'll be a lot of things in there that you won't be aware of, to be fair, because it is just more for people, that don't know all the little bits and stuff. But you'd really like it, though, I think. But
I mean, I like the previous one. I like the McMahon documentary.
Yeah.
That was fascinating. So
yeah, in that case, you definitely would like the Hulk Hogan one. But it even has as one of the talking heads, Donald Trump.
Oh, there you go. And
it's all recent. Because
so he must have been done it while president.
Yeah, it's recent. I think his bit's like after he's already died. That's why he's like making the time to do it. Obviously, where there's plenty of there's Hulk Hogan's last interview like included in throughout it as well.
No, I
did. Yeah, they were friends. I didn't even realise how good of friends they were.
Yeah.
I knew that they'd had the beer stuff near the end, but I didn't realise they were such good friends all before that as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's quite a few people from that sort of era who love Donald Trump. I mean, Lou Ferrigno as well loves Donald Trump. So the other Hulk of the time.
Yeah. That was why he took on the name Hulk originally, when he was Terry Boulder to begin with. His real name was Terry Bollea, and he took on Terry Boulder because he's a big guy.
Boulder's not great.
No.
Especially if you're balding.
Yeah, he was never
He's
not.
bolder and bolder.
Oh, he's never not balding. From the beginning, honestly, he's balding the whole time.
So that's not a good name to pick.
Yeah, no. That was the last thing that went.
Any bolder?
That was the last thing that went, to be honest, though. Hogan was the last thing to come.
Yeah.
It was Terry Boulder, and then somebody walked in on him one day, and they were like, "Oh, wow, you're bigger than the Hulk." and that's why he started being
The Hulk. Or Terry Hulk.
Terry the Hulk Boulder, and then it became the Incredible Hulk Boulder.
And then it became
Hulk.
Hulk
And then it would have been and then it was the Incredible Hulk Hogan for a couple years.
And that would have
and then Marvel.
that would have been a problem, yeah.
After
I
Marvel.
could immediately see
got-
that being a problem.
Once WrestleMania came around, he got big and all that.
Yeah.
They
Don't own Hulk, but they definitely own the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, yeah. They were like, obviously, this is all in the contract that like you can use Incredible in any other thing. That's fine, but when talking about Hulk Hogan, you can't have the Incredible Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
It's immortal. It was immortal from then on.
Right. That makes more sense.
Which it does, but it's not a good look right now.
No.
But it's immortal Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Even though it's still kind of worse because he is still immortal as well.
Yeah, he's going to be immortalised.
Yeah, he's been immortalised.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, they had a big statue put somewhere.
Imagine if we do get wiped out and like an alien species arrives pretty shortly after the sort of Holocaust has occurred, nuclear destruction, everyone's dead.
Boom, boom,
And they come down and they land and they see the fucking Wrestling Hall of Fame. And they walk through and they're like, what the fuck? What kind of species was this? Why do they all wear shorts?
Look at a good 20
Why are
years
they
in the
so
future.
skimpy?
20 years in the future, so some of the people now could be in there. Then
Yeah.
just so they can see some good people.
Yeah, and also like there's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're going to go through there. That's going to be an interesting one.
They'll walk through there, and if
Kiss, who the fuck bought that?
if they don't know that that's like music, or they don't really have a concept of what music is, and to them everything's like sport or contest. And
Yeah,
like,
or like war. These
pistols.
warriors, they used electric guitars.
They use electricity to create this.
Sound wave that eviscerated their enemies.
It did. It turned sound into metal.
It exploded their
Rock.
pancreases within inside their very bodies.
They threw rocks and metal at them. And popped their insides and jazzed them up
Yeah.
until they were just a mess of funky, folky shit.
Yeah. And then they wrestled in it.
Yeah. Well, no, you actually missed a really important step there. They actually fry it up and cook it and eat it.
Yeah.
Then poop it out and then wrestle in it.
And then
It's
they
like
go.
placenta.
Then they go to the Oval Office. They have a look around. They open the drawer. Epstein's there.
Yeah. Every now and then, what they do to make him feel a little bit better about his situation, they prop him up on one of those old, like high school kind of skeletons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prop him up on one of them, like stretch it all over, so he feels like he'll move around.
Yeah.
They put like a skeleton. They're actually they're talking about getting a robot for him that they can put his gelatinous
That
blow
makes
over.
sense. That makes sense.
And then we're going to steal it, push it down some steps.
Genius.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen
Steal it with him on, I mean.
Have you seen
push it
the
down a
trailer
step.
for the new Jackass movie?
I didn't know there was one.
There's a new trailer for the
Wow.
for the final Jackass movie. They
Oh,
call it.
I remember you mentioned it.
Yeah.
So this is with the original people still?
Yeah, so it's Johnny Knoxville,
yours,
Steve-O, Danger Aaron, or the standard group.
The few that are left. So
Yeah,
that can still go.
that are still capable.
One of the ones that ones that got sober and...
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Chris Pontius is still there, so that's fun.
Yeah, get a bit sober, you know.
Yeah. But basically, it looks like it's going to be part new material and some like old school bits that they're putting back into it as like a big last hurrah. Like some of the best bits of the previous ones with new stuff, and I'm like, that's a little bit of a cop out, innit? Because like,
Yes, that is. That's not a
you
new
can't
film.
you can't just put old stuff you've done before.
Nah.
Yeah.
The only way you could do that...
Unless you're doing it as like, this was the old version, this is the new version.
With the new people.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
We're topping it up, yeah.
You could have like them showing these like new kids like some of their things that they did,
Yeah.
and then they do their own version.
Yeah.
Kids go away and do whatever.
One of the bits from it though was pretty good. There was a bit where Poopies, one of the new guys, has got a taser like cock ring on.
Wow.
And he's standing on a fucking slippery metal pole, and they electrocute his balls. His legs split wide open, and he just slams straight down. Double hit, dude. Double hit.
Oh my god. I don't even know how to process that, but everything about it sounded painful.
Yeah.
It still hurts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But
They gave me vodka face.
one of
That's what I did.
they do have one brand new cast member as well, though.
Mm.
It's an AI robot.
Oh my
And it dick taps Johnny Knoxville in the fucking trailer. It's the first AI versus human violence is in Jackass.
No, thank God. Well, I don't know if it's a good thing, but that was taken a while ago.
Yeah.
That name was taken. That accolade was taken a while ago.
Yeah.
A long while ago.
But still,
There have been many AIs trying to hurt us for a while.
I find it so funny, man.
It seems kind of stupid, to be honest.
It does.
Seems badly stupid.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Why? Who? Why? I mean, personally, I know some people may feel different, but if you get like a person standing there and like a Johnny Knoxville,
Yeah.
says his little thing, and then a ball comes and plows him out.
Yeah.
If you do that, but you have a robot standing there and a ball runs in and plows out the
robot.
It's not really that. Yeah.
I think the robots.
It might be
One
a
of
bit
the other bits
interesting-
from the trailer is Steve-O is getting a proctology appointment from the robot.
Oh, what's proctology? Oh, the ass. Oh, yeah, but Steve-O loves that though, doesn't
He's
he?
getting a prostate exam from a robot.
That's the only reason he's buying, and he would buy a robot.
Yeah, probably.
He would just buy the hand. That's what he wants.
Dude, I got a robot, dude, and basically I just get it to stuff shit up my ass. I got it to get a whole watermelon up there.
It kind of turned into RFK a bit then.
That is
Imagine a
a
podcast with them
complete
two.
and total lie.
Imagine a podcast with them too. Man. It would hurt your ears to listen to.
Dude, yeah, the one you're doing, dude, is so good, dude. Oh, thank you very much. You know, I love Jackass. Dude, yeah, we need to get you on Jackass, dude.
Sure, yeah. I'm just gonna go to football. Having fun doing
It
whatever
would
we
be
need to
such
do.
a bad podcast. I think I've just proved that would die in conversation after about 3 minutes.
Well, I mean, you can't really say that. It
Oh.
would just the people having the conversation might love it. Everyone listen to it, but fucking hate it. Like they might love it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might hate it as well because they might listen to the other one and be
Do you
like,
reckon?
"Oh
Do you
God,
reckon
your
Steve
voice
O would
is
end up?
annoying."
Steve O would end up fucking working out with him like Kid Rock did.
I think I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
They're all weird. Man.
RFK Jr. working out in jeans.
He's weird as well.
No one works out in jeans.
What?
No one works out in jeans.
Anyone that
Psychopaths
works
work out in
topless
jeans.
is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, you don't. Why do you need to be topless working out around other dudes? It's weird.
It ain't cool, man. It ain't cool.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Actually, it's even worse. It's bad either way. Actually, if you go to a gym, I've seen people who at a gym do it. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, there's people who go to
There's
gyms
guys
now
that go
exclusively
there.
to fucking record themselves doing exercises.
I understand recording yourself doing stuff, but not that. Like, record yourself having a wank and watch it. It's okay
Yeah.
sometimes. You appreciate it. It's
Yeah.
like to you. It's not gay. To
It's
you.
not gay when you're in a three-way.
Well,
It's okay when you're in a three-way.
that can depend highly on the details.
With a
yeah.
woman in the middle, there's some leeway.
Not really. It depends. It's not about the area underneath. It's about where it's going into and where you're trying to get to.
Yeah.
It might be gay.
Yeah. Are you allowed to do an Eiffel Tower? Yeah, that's not gay.
I don't know what it is.
How can you not imagine
you do-
what an Eiffel Tower is in that situation? One dude in the front, one dude in the back, Eiffel Tower, high five over the top.
That makes sense.
What do you it doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make the shape of the Eiffel Tower.
It's a fucking thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but how? So where's the female?
In between the two.
You in what position?
Like, on her hands and knees.
So yeah, silly. If she was being like maybe like held up, and then when you stand up and you hold them, and then it's like they were like squashing her in between kind of thing, like an Oreo or something. Any colours are fine too, but
And then you high five. Why does that work as an Eiffel Tower, but the other one doesn't?
because then it's like a tower. Otherwise, the other one is more like a really wide base pyramid. Oh really? Yeah.
We should rename it the Tutankhamun.
I mean, he wasn't finding the pyramid,
No.
but
I
see,
don't care.
your Egyptology knowledge there.
I mean...
There was a curse on his tomb as well.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
A curse on your tomb.
A curse on your tomb, Susa.
That was the only reason they put them in tombs is like 'cause like back in the day it was their version of trying to make the pharaohs come out the closet.
That sounds right.
They weren't actually like in any manner like kings or anything.
Right.
They dressed that way just 'cause they thought it made them look kind of fabulous.
And didn't it just?
Yeah. There was a guy
They
who
thought it made them look fabulous.
whoever floats their boat.
Yeah.
And ironically, actually, when I say whatever floats their boat, have you heard that Noah's Ark is real?
I keep hearing word about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
There's various people over the years who said that they found Noah's Ark.
Oh, what were they saying over the years?
I mean, there's various people who've said it's at the top of certain mountains and other
That would
people.
be fucking dumb, wouldn't it?
Well, it's because it got there at the top of the flood, and then as the flood subsided, down it went.
Oh,
And
wouldn't it stay up? Oh, you mean
It stays up there, and they
went.
went. Yeah, down
Yeah,
the water
sorry.
goes, and they go down with it.
It is actually because I've seen like boats in weird ass places.
Oh yeah, I mean, the thing is, don't get me wrong. There is a lot of evidence for a large flood event occurring.
Yeah.
And, whether this was someone who actually got all of the animals and all of the fucking things, I doubt it.
Well, yeah.
But probably from the area, he got a lot of animals and stuff. If he was a rich man and he owned a lot of animals, he might have had, 2 of every animal or something thrown onto a ship.
One for every animal, hurrah, hurrah. There's 2 for every animal, hurrah, hurrah. Another one, I found it all. I'll get you on the boat. Oh. Why? Let's have a look down this. This is from Massimo. Scientists say they may have found Noah's Ark in Turkey. A recent ground-penetrating radar, that same stuff again. A survey at Turkey's Durupina formation has uncovered a subterranean structure that strikingly matches the biblical account of Noah's Ark.
Interesting.
Situated 18 miles south of Mount Ararat, a site long speculated by some to be the Ark's final resting place. That might be what you was on about.
Yeah. That's the one.
Actually, it's south though. So 18 miles.
No, yeah.
Oh, south of that mountain. Okay. The scans reveal sharp angled walls, a 13-foot wide central corridor, and layered interiors suggestive of multiple decks, echoing the 3-tiered vessel described in Genesis and the Quran.
But again, it's not going to take one of every animal in the world.
But they wouldn't have been able to find every animal. Every animal in
No,
their
exactly.
world.
But if you're a
Their
rich
world.
man and you own a lot of animals, and you own a lot of farms and stuff like that, you can ask to have one of each breeding pair.
But it wouldn't have been doing that though, back then,
What do you mean?
Like back
That's the whole point of Noah's Ark,
what?
is that he brought the animals on.
No, yeah, but I mean, like they wouldn't have been going to like England and stuff.
No, they wouldn't have been doing
Wouldn't
that
have
at all.
even
That's
been English
that's the point I'm making.
Well, there might be English farmers. When
You
was
know-
it supposed to have happened?
Oh, this
we know?
would have been pre-Jesus.
Yeah, like we're talking like
So
the,
like 2000.
what did they say? The, thing
like
we
1,000
signed.
years before or something like
Abrahamic times.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, because it's one of those stories. It's like, but even that part, isn't it? It's in loads of different, like they said there, just the Genesis and the Quran,
But
but they
the thing
have
is,
similar stories
we
and lots
also
of
know
other
that
things too.
the Ice Age had happened a few thousand years before
Right.
and ended. And it could be that there was a giant glacier up there or something that had been slowly melting and turning into a lake, and that eventually pushed over a barrier and crashed into the rest of it and all that kind of stuff. I think that's one of the... To cause the flood, yeah.
Yeah.
And it would have been, like, restricted to a valley, but still, it's interesting. And there's so many different cultures that talk about it.
It could have been, like, maybe more of like a slow flood, quick enough that they could see it coming and they could see when it was going to be a problem, you know. But maybe it was a slower one, hence why it would give them time to be able to build a boat.
Maybe.
Because I'm thinking, you know, let's say there's some truth
Well, a
to it.
glacier would make sense then.
What?
A glacier would make sense then.
How? I just don't know.
Because if you have a glacier, then, like, it will slowly melt over time. It will get to the point where the water will burst the banks. It will start to flood a little bit, but then as it melts more, it will increase and increase and increase and increase and increase in the valley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would potentially make sense.
Would that be open? You always hear glaciers and you imagine it would be over, like, you know, thousands of years, but
yeah, I mean,
just quicker
it
ones.
would potentially be thousands of years, but like if
Say
you got to the point
100.
where it's already dissolved to the point where the water is now breaking through,
Yeah.
you know
But
what I mean?
even if it just took a couple of hundred to be the really dangerous part, like, it would go, like, you know, through a couple of generations, you know, and they'd be getting this plan ready because they could see it coming.
Yeah.
Like, and then, you
Or
know,
maybe even just one generation.
yeah, even, but like enough that, like, you know, there was probably quite a few people on the boat too and stuff, realistically. So that story went out and then into the wider world afterwards.
The thing is, if it's a
and became
glacier
big
as well, it
from
could
there.
be, if it is all the way back to then, it could literally be just the ice of the world melting
Yeah.
and causing this enormous flood that just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. You know, and that's why they were building the thing. And then, even then, like, the voyage could have taken longer than they thought, potentially. I don't know.
I don't even mean that.
So, they're on the equator, essentially. Now, in the Ice Age, the only place that was...
Yeah, Turkey.
Yeah. The only place that was left that wasn't covered in ice was the equator.
Yeah.
Because it was the only place that was hot enough.
When was that, sorry?
That was during the Ice Age.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why the theory of, like, there potentially being an advanced society in the Amazon, an advanced society in, like, ancient Middle East comes from.
Yeah.
Because these areas would have been so fantastically lush. They would have had, like, shitloads of water, shitloads of sunshine, shitloads of... So the people who survived lived in this tiny little band of luxury, while the rest of the world was this frozen fucking ice block.
And then people as well that were involved in this as well then would be even more in a position for this story to be known.
Yeah,
As
and
a
then
big thing.
all of these people all over the globe have this idea of a giant flood, and it could literally be just the world started getting hotter, and all of the glaciers all over the world. At one point, America was under 2 kilometers thick of ice.
Mm.
All of Northern America.
That stuff normally takes a bit longer to happen, though.
No, but that's the point. This could be happening. This could have been something that was happening slowly and slowly and slowly, and then started to accelerate. Because with ice, in particular, if it's ice, it can stay solid for quite a long time and not melt very quickly.
Yeah.
Once you've got liquid and the liquid's warming up, it melts way quicker.
That's still a flood.
It is a flood,
Yeah,
but
it's still
that's
a
the thing.
flood.
The thing is, they could have
They're
potentially
trying-
seen it coming, like you say, and built this ship,
Yeah.
or maybe multiple ships like
Yeah,
this.
because they try and say, like, in... I don't know about the Quran one anyway,
Yeah.
though. But I know the Noah's Ark one, they try and say that it's like rain, wasn't it, for 40 days and 40 nights?
Yeah. And that would make sense as well if you've suddenly got a lot of
That
water.
could have easily changed, though. Because
Oh,
then,
no.
how do you really have the time? The only way then you'd have the time to...
Yeah, but rain-
knowing that it's coming, so you'd have the
Ra-
time to do it, is because God warned you, which is
Yeah.
what the story says.
I mean, they could say that, but it could also
That's what
be
it
that,
says,
like,
isn't it?
literally when water melts like that, you get shitloads of extra condensation in the air. And that condensation can lead to shitloads of rain. And it could be that it's not raining for 40 days and 40 nights. It could have been raining for 40 years and 40 fucking... you know?
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? It could have been something way bigger, but because they were sort of rewriting the history as they came along to it, it's like 40 years is insane. It's 40 nights. Let's be honest. Like, you know what I mean? Because when you don't know that things happen on this geological scale that happens for thousands of years, it could fuck you up. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck up your understanding of the story.
Well, I think it definitely does in that, because when they always say about how like you know, two animals from the world and all that, you know, whatever it is they say. It's obviously, it's not from the world because the size is silly anyway. Yeah. But it's obviously just the scope of where you can travel and all that, you know. It's obvious it just meant their world. Yeah. Like in their world, you know. Yeah. But
it's like reading the Prose Edda of the Vikings. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, this was the.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. But reading the Prose Edda of the Vikings, it's quite clear that certain things they're talking about are just Africa and Asia. What? Because they talk about, like, the different realms, and their realm is this one realm, and there's another realm which is supposedly boiling hot to the feet, and it's arid, and there's no water anywhere, and it's inhabited by this particular group that they refer to. I can't remember but it's the something Aphalim, which is like an elf of some kind. But but they're quite clearly referring to a black-skinned person. Like that is 100% what it sounds like when you read the book. Yeah. But to them, they're seeing this world not as like a global world the way we see it. They see it as like these isolated worlds across an ocean of time or whatever. Yeah. And they get to another, and it's another entire world with all these like other creatures people and
well, it's just, you know, the same stuff by a different word, ain't it? You know,
exactly.
It kind of is. It is a world. It's just they're looking at a separate world. We're one world, just with different countries. They just mean world.
Yeah, and now we understand.
It is like going to another world when you
what the world is. We can then go, oh well, Mars is a thing, and that's a thing. But to them, what they knew was the world. Yeah,
there's a bit more on this Noah's Ark stuff here as well.
Yeah.
Because on that area that was on about at that bottom of that mountain and stuff, they also have like gone in and checked the area a bit too, because this isn't Egypt, so they can actually go and check a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Difference between when it happens in Egypt and other places. They're a bit more forthcoming. Like, go on, have a look.
Have a gander.
So soil analyses from the area bolster the findings. Samples from the formation show elevated potassium and organic material consistent with decomposed wood. Overhead, the grass over the arc-shaped outline appears discoloured, indicating anomalous subsurface conditions.
Yeah, so it's not getting to root as far down because there's something there.
Yeah, something there. And even if, like, there must be some version, some of the wood that's still there and that making the caverns in different areas. But some of it's, gone, rotted away or whatever. Or it might be all of it and it's just got, like, you know, kind of rooms and bits left over, you know.
The structure's dimensions are 515 feet long, 86 feet wide, 52 feet high, aligned almost exactly with Genesis 16:15.
Oh yeah, the sizes and all that. Yeah. Like exact. Yeah. Because it gives you exact dimensions in it.
Yeah.
Which is a craziness of it. And they match as well, don't they? I think in some way with the Quran.
Yeah. Well, they all have, and it like there were other cultures that talked about it as well.
Oh look, they're emphasising this.
Like not even just from around the Middle East, but other things around. And I still think it's got something to do with the Ice Age melt.
What?
I still think it's got something to do with the Ice Age melt. The whole flood. I think it might well have actually been a global thing.
It could be the Younger Dryas.
I mean, it could have been something to do with that. It could have been. It could have been that the impact of that potentially even.
Well, there's still a debate about the Younger Dryas doesn't actually mean a Demeter impact.
Oh, right.
The Younger Dryas just means an event where a cataclysmic event.
I mean, it could well have been.
It was most likely a flood, and could have been from. The thing that I've heard a lot more than anything is like an asteroid hitting, but like air bursting and then just melting
the ice cap.
The ice cap.
But I still think it's got like something more to do with the Ice Age. I think if the Ice Age was happening and people were surviving on the equator and everything was fine, and they got used to it for thousands of years because that's how long the Ice Age lasts. You know, it wasn't like it was over in a few hundred years. It literally took thousands of years.
Yeah.
Generation upon generation upon generation, history got lost and stuff along the way. Maybe that was all they thought the world was. And then all of a sudden, this shit just melts and soaks the entire fucking world in just a giant cascade of water. That could be like Younger Dryas. That
I don't
could
really
be
know
what
what
it
you
was.
mean. I think that's definitely stuff melts and does what though.
And just covers the entire rest of the planet in ice.
That's
Not in
kind of-
water, sorry, when it melts.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of pretty much what the Younger Dryas was. That was the outcome of it.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what it was. I think is generally.
I
For
just
the people
don't
that
think-
accept the Younger Dryas in any manner.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a lot more widely accepted now. Whether the Younger Dryas thing is, they'll call it something else and stuff. But an event of like flooding,
Yeah.
you know, and they cite a lot of these stories as well as, like we said before, about some kind of global. I say you're saying like rather than a global flood, you're saying more of a global.
Global thaw.
Yeah, so it's a global flood, but created
Caused
more
by
by
ice. Yeah.
caused by the ice melting rather than.
As I say, North America
Rather
was
than,
covered in 2
"Oh, God's
kilometres
raining
thick
on
of
us."
ice the entire...
Yeah.
And also the rain, again, could have just been part of the conditions of what it was causing, you know?
Yeah, they, it does say here they are they're emphasising they're not looking for an actual ship, they're just looking for residual traces.
Yeah.
Continued drilling and testing will determine whether this is an extraordinary geologic mimicry or tangible evidence of the ancient flood narrative.
There you go.
That's a better way to put it, the ancient flood narrative.
Yeah.
Because there's got to be, in my opinion anyway, there's got to be something to it.
Well,
Just
yeah.
because it makes a lot of sense, a flood for whatever reason.
They keep pointing to it.
Yeah, all
These different things point
Yeah,
to a similar
exactly.
event of
In-
some kind.
In the same way, not so much similar, one singular event, but in the same way, a lot of different civilizations, old and new, talk about essentially ghosts.
Yeah.
And it's like, if so many different things are saying it feels like there's got to be some level of truth to it somewhere.
Yeah. You
I don't
think
know
so?
what I don't know what that level is, but there's something somewhere.
There's
there.
something.
What was the boat you were talking about?
Let's go from boat to boat.
Boat to boat, man.
Yeah, boat
Seems like a good
to
way to do it.
boat.
One
B
day.
to B.
Ah.
I'm just going to do it on this because it's not too much. I mean, the thing is, this happened way before anyone could take any photos of it.
Right.
But what we're talking about today is the deadliest maritime event in all of US history.
Oh,
Still to this day.
okay.
Right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Now, do you remember when you were younger, if you ever saw like a Western movie of some kind,
Yeah, of
at
course.
some point they might end up on a steam paddle boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're on about.
They always looked like so much fun, didn't they?
Like South Louisiana.
Yeah,
things
yeah, and you're sitting there and you're playing cards and you got yourself a cigar and a bourbon and you're about to take the money of this poor reckless son of a bitch.
Hey, friend, before we do that, shall we go and make sure that the boat's got enough coal in there to go do the maintenance?
No, get your silly face out of here, black boy. I have things to be doing.
That wasn't him saying. That was what I was going to imply.
That
That
was-
was what I was going to.
That was what the
He
by the way,
wouldn't talk to him like that. Are you crazy?
he would.
No,
that
I'm
guy
no,
would.
I'm saying the slave wouldn't talk to him in the first place.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
no,
talked
no,
to you.
yeah,
That's-
yeah,
he's getting
yeah.
a whipping for that.
Yeah.
Or a cracker in.
No,
that's what they
he's a
called it.
free man. He just doesn't like it.
Oh, Jesus, he's institutionalised, is he?
No, the other guy doesn't like it.
Oh, the other guy's
Yeah,
a free man, but he's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, you're not. a
It's
free
Colonel
man.
Sanders. So
He's got busy. He's got more important things to worry about. He got sued by his own
he
shop.
was very much a bit of a racist guy.
Yeah, and that's he got sued by his own shop. That was the.
I want to make it clear, by the way, that is
Why
not
not
the way
kick
I
out?
would react to.
No, you were voicing the slave owner.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure.
The
there's-
ex-slave owner. He can't
Wait.
do it anymore, and that's why he's pissed off.
Yeah, well, and I'm pretty sure you edited what a real slave owner would say.
I said,
anyway.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
halfway
sure.
through, I was like, I'm definitely not saying that one.
Doug randomly saying that bit earlier on when he was talking.
That was so good.
I was like, damn, that's brave, actually.
Yeah, that's very brave considering the audience. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the laugh.
That's what you hope for, the
That's
funeral.
what you hope for, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. So, yeah. In the early morning hours of April the 27th, 1865, the steamboat Sultana exploded into a fiery blaze on the Mississippi River, eventually drifting and sinking near the Arkansas banks, killing 1,164 people on board.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
How?
There was like 1,800 people on board. Nearly 1,200 died. That's 2/3, nearly. No, it is 2/3.
It's more than that, I think.
No, it's just under 2/3. 1,800 to 1,200, yeah.
Oh, well, there was 1,800.
There were 1,800 on board and 1,200 died.
Jesus. Like, just how? It's a river as well.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's out at
This
sea.
is the thing. Because people think that steamboats were this also glamorous, lovely way of getting about. Steamboats were fucking dangerous. Like, even if they didn't explode and kill you, quite often they would just break down, or some small fire would start, or the paddles would break, or like they were just notoriously absolute shitbags to run.
But what would catch fire? Oh, it's steam, isn't it?
It's a steam engine.
Like a load of
yeah,
coal and shit?
It's literally got a locomotive engine in the bowels of the ship, like a boiling, flaming hot, shitting ass fucking locomotive engine, just moving a giant paddle.
People insult nuclear, but you never hear of a nuclear submarine just blowing up randomly.
No, you don't.
You probably wouldn't hear about it anyway, but
No.
if it did.
Oh, I've lost it. Sultana.
Some of the stuff that I've been hearing about on this podcast, I feel like I've lost it too, don't you worry. Many a times.
Yeah. I mean, it's... The fact is... Where is it gone? We don't actually have any pictures of it, but as you've seen on the image that's presented, lots of people managed to take quite good sketches of what was happening when it went down. You know, this was like the Hindenburg before the Hindenburg.
That's why it happened. All the people that could have helped them. I was like, it's a river. They were just like, oh, help us, we're going down. Oh, hold on, let me just get my board, my easel, my canvas. I'm just going to sketch what's going on first.
Yeah.
The fuck, man. So many different angles. Not a single one of somebody helping.
No, because they were far too busy watching something explode in a vast fireball that filled the whole bayou.
And they thought, quick, I must draw.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, really, do it now.
So,
that was the French people that had escaped into America at the time.
Yeah. The actual reason for the fire was a faulty boiler repair. So while paroled prisoners, primarily from the states of Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and West Virginia, were brought from the parole camp to the Sultana, a mechanic who was brought down to work on the leaky boiler, who wanted to cut out and replace a ruptured seam. The chief engineer, Nathan Rittinger, knew such a job would take a few days and would cost the Sultana its precious load of prisoners. By the time the repairs would have been completed, the prisoners would have been sent home on their boats, and so instead, Whittinger convinced the mechanic to make temporary repairs, hammering back the bulged boiler plate. So you've got a boiler plate that has already ruptured a little bit.
Yeah. Basically.
And has bent out. And what you're going to do is you're not going to fix that. No. Instead, you're going to weaken it further by bashing it back in.
Well, I'm sure that this is all about they've got to get them there so they can make money.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, it's
100%
for the speed of the prisoners, but more money.
Money.
Because
they are lucrative, these prisoners.
Yeah.
Each prisoner they carry, they're getting a couple like dozens of dollars. which at the time was a lot of money.
That was some good.
That was good money.
That was some good eating right there.
And, that guy wanted a lobster thermidor when he got there, so...
And it was easier all round if he just bashed it in now and sorted it out
Yeah.
later.
What? It's going to make some weak points in the metal.
It didn't matter
Right?
the first 7 times he did it with that boiler.
Well, exactly. He's done it like at least 8 times before.
Exactly.
And it's still not blown up, so...
I think another 19 would be fine,
Yeah.
personally.
Stop being such a goddamn commie.
He did better than me. Like, Howard East supposed to know he was going to do it after the first one. I said there was going to be another 19 after those 7.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think sardines, you can't help but them... No, not sardines. What's this called again?
He also riveted a patch of lesser thickness over the seam.
What?
So
Patch of...
he's riveting a patch of thinner metal over the top of the now battered in metal, creating yet more weak points in these new rivets where he has put the metal.
Oh, I see, yeah. I was about to say, I suppose at least he's trying, but it sounds like he just made it worse.
He just clearly
Well, it
is
sounds
not
like
an
he can't.
engineer.
Yeah.
This is a man who has fixed like carts throughout his life. He's like, you just take another
Same
bit
thing.
of fucking wood and you just fucking hammer it down. Get hammering it down.
Same thing. I used to push myself down the road with a stick and a wheel so I can drive a minibus.
Yeah. Watch that,
Yeah.
the kid's caught in the dough. I'm going to keep going.
And then I'm going to touch him.
Have you seen that video? It's horrific.
What?
There's a video out there where a lady who is driving a school bus in America doesn't realise that a kid is not all the way out of the door, slams the door closed, and drives off with the kid hanging out of the fucking door.
We got to see like a tiny part of it.
Yeah.
It's one of them things where they paused it as it went to do it.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
thank you, because I don't want
I
to.
don't want to see that shit.
I hope that person.
She got
slapped
dragged
in
for
the
like
face.
an entire 2-street stretch.
Oh, well, the female.
Yeah, the kid.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Yeah. What, the kid is female?
Yeah.
And the driver was female.
Oh, it was a victimless crime release. I'm joking. You have to make funnies.
Yeah.
You have to make funnies.
You do. It's been one of those days.
Trumpy, trumpy. Shooty, shooty.
Trumpy, trumpy. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I mean, he's right though. Dangerous job. I mean, I would be like, ooh, I don't know about that.
So, instead of taking 2 or 3 days, the temporary repair took only 1. And during her time in port, while the repairs were being made, the Sultana took on the paroled prisoners. Overloaded! Although the hatch had suggested that Mason might get as many as 1,000 released Union prisoners, a mix-up with the parole camp books and a suspicion of bribery from another steamboat captain caused the officer in charge to load... Hang on.
Oh, I thought you were saying he was going
So
to give
it's
a load
unsure.
to someone.
No, it's unsure.
Oh.
But they say believing
Damn.
the number to be less than 1,500. But the actual capacity was 1,950. So they thought she would be overcrowded at 1,500 prisoners. They put 1,950 on.
Prisoners as well. What kind of prisoners were these?
I
Do we
mean,
know?
no,
Oh, so
I mean
most of them
they
were
were just...
How many again? Sorry, you were in the 900.
So, yeah, 1,950 paroled officers. Parole officers, no, sorry.
Paroled people.
Overcrowded
on
1,950 paroled prisoners.
parole. So most of the people that died were prisoners?
Yeah.
Ah, that's okay.
Paroled prisoners.
So they were getting out?
They were getting out.
Oh, well, they might have been...
There might have been a recidivism or two, maybe,
They might
but
have been offended, you don't know.
you don't know. But, like, all of them...
Nobody knows.
I think it's still pretty...
That wasn't all of them, that's so dramatic.
It's most of them.
It's a high number of
It's
them.
literally most of them.
Do all of them get on in the end? 'Cause I thought there was only 1,800. I thought there was only 1,800 on the boat.
No, I was wrong. It was 1,950.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and then 1,900 of them are
With
prisoners.
22 guards from the 58th
Jesus.
Ohio Volunteer Infantry, 70 fare-paying cabin passengers, 85 crew members, for a total of 2,127.
Wow. The prisoners are. They might as well just rule the ship as soon as they get into.
Yeah.
If they get in,
If they
go
get
into
so much as a
international-
spork, the whole fucking thing's over.
Oh well, yeah, no, yeah. All they gotta do is take over the ship easily, and then
Yeah.
ride that bitch to international waters.
Well, I suppose they wouldn't go because they're paroled, aren't they? They're about to leave.
Yeah, but that's quicker.
It is quicker.
And they got a boat out of it.
Yeah.
They were only gonna blow it up
Free
anyway.
boat, guys.
We could have. We could go back in time and tell them, guys, you might as well
Yeah.
mutiny the boat and take it and try and get
Yeah.
away because you'll blow up if you leave it with.
And by the
them.
way, just row it, all right? Whatever you do, don't
That's
try
the
and
point.
use the steam engine.
There you go. That's good thinking. Row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 merrily. Life is
Life will
but a
make you
dream.
cream.
Oh, life will make you cream
Yeah.
if you allow someone to do your ream.
In that ream.
What? Ream?
That's ream.
That's ream. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Don't be jalby, ream.
That's what I do. They're the words that are said by the children.
So, the
Well, read it,
Sultana
you know
then
them.
spent 2 days travelling upriver, fighting against one of the worst spring floods in the river's history. So they have a massively overcrowded boat,
Yeah.
trying
Lots of people.
desperately to push upstream during a flood, one of the worst that anyone's ever seen, and its boiler is weakened at one particular very obvious place.
The base with the big giant
They have literally
dent,
done
opposite of a dent.
everything they possibly can to make this a Chernobyl level event.
Well, with the exception of any form of nuclear material.
Yeah, given the amount of capabilities they had at the time, they couldn't go nuclear. This is about as far as you can fucking go.
That's fair. This was their nuclear.
This is like a fucking Civil War Hiroshima right now.
That's fair. Okay. And you mean, they probably might not go into it, but a chunk of them must have got by crocodiles.
Oh yeah.
Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure that's prime croc
Oh
territory.
yes, sir.
Or alligator one.
And they'd
of
be
them.
slightly toasted as well. Delicious.
That's even better. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
easier for the croc to go. Keeps everyone warm.
Yeah. Trees along the riverbank were completely covered until only the very tops of the trees were visible above the swirling, powerful water. Sultana stopped at... This is literally, the floods were that high, it was only you were able to see the top of the tips of the trees from the edge of the water.
Wait, what floods?
The flood that it was fighting against upriver to try and deliver all this stuff on the steamboat.
Oh, God, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know it's fighting a flood to
Yeah,
begin with.
it's fighting a flood upriver, overloaded with a weakened.
What could go wrong?
What could go
I
wrong?
mean,
This is what I mean. Like they have done everything they could to fuck this up.
no, I know what you mean. At least this is one of those stories where sometimes we hear these stories and we hear the stuff that people have done, and it's like, what were they thinking?
What the fuck were they thinking?
What I mean,
There's so
really.
many times. There was that Russian one where the guy just, we do not have filter for
Yeah.
biological weapon. Someone will do it
China.
tomorrow. I will take.
China.
No, that was Russia. That was definitely Russia. I listened to it here recently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I thought we were on about the
That's COVID.
Yeah, I
That's a
thought it
different
was.
thing. That's Wuhan. Yeah, that's,
Yeah, I
a, whole,
thought it
that's a
was-
whole other vibe. That's
Oh, I know they had similar things.
yeah. No,
like-
that was Russia when they were working on
Oh.
anthrax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a meat packing factory across the street basically, and they were like, filter will be done tomorrow.
Yeah, I do remember that story. Yeah, but I just yeah. I got a feeling that might have been the exact same thing. Did it? Well,
I mean,
the filters thing. Has
let's
happened
be
there as
honest.
well.
Yeah, that's we know what people are like.
Yeah.
You know,
Very, very lazy.
very late.
If there's somebody else that can do it for you,
Why
which
not
I get
do
it,
that?
you
Yeah.
know. You only really realise how much you appreciate it when there's no one to do other things for you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
There.
gotta grab my own thing.
Got to stand up.
Gotta jack it off myself.
Yeah. Got to go put it in the fucking electrical socket.
Yeah, man, I want that light to come on its own.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fuck something.
My light shines out.
I'm gonna buy an apple pie so I can put my dick in it. I'm gonna buy an apple pie and then I'm gonna put my dick in it. I'm gonna buy an apple pie and I'm gonna put my dick in it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Lord,
buy
oh,
an
Lord.
apple pie and then I'm gonna put my dick in it. Well, that's a new song.
That's a great one, yeah.
That's gonna be a folk classic.
Yeah. So, near midnight, Sultana left Memphis, leaving behind about 200 men. She then went a short distance upriver to take on a new load of coal from some coal barges, and then, at about 1 a.m., she started north again.
They need to start saying sheep or a boat.
Yeah, well, it's the maritime way.
I know, but I was expecting them when they said she pulled in and like received a load of coal or something.
Plus
I
you
thought they were
don't-
gonna say she received a load of men. I'm like, oh, come on.
Plus, you don't want a mail boat, would you? The bollocks would keep getting caught on stuff in the
I
shallows.
wouldn't want to refer to it as any kind of sex myself.
Yeah, but the balls would get caught on stuff in the shallows. You keep getting snagged.
Yeah, if you had a boy, yeah,
If you had a boy
that
boat-
would be true.
You know, that's why you always go for she's.
Yeah, but you never hear about the nips. What's happening to the nips?
Oh, boat nips are very small. It's like a dolphin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So around 2 a.m. on 2 a.m. Imagine being woken up by this. At 2 a.m. on April the 27th, 1865, when the Sultana was about 7 miles, 11 kilometers north of Memphis, its boilers suddenly and violently exploded, killing many people instantly. First, one boiler exploded, followed a split second by 2 more.
Whoa.
So this has obviously caused just a chain reaction.
Yeah.
And so, like, this thing literally, it just goes bang, bang, bang out the side and just blows the fucking ship apart.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, dude. And also, like, we're
You
not
couldn't do
talking...
anything, Keeper. You couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Have you seen a train locomotive explode?
Not
It's pretty... There's a lot of fire, and then it just goes bam.
giant, powerful
Yeah.
things, aren't they?
And this was a significantly larger engine with multiple tanks.
Oh, man.
Multiple boilers.
And it's like a lot of them as well, I think. A lot of the time for boats, the engines are underneath.
Yep.
So it's just everything.
Everything above it. And also, it's got water underneath it, and water notoriously cannot be compressed.
No.
So all of that force goes down and then is shot straight back up again.
Right, yeah.
You know,
That's
like
what
a
you're saying.
shaped charge almost.
Okay.
You know how a shaped charge works?
I don't know what you mean. No.
So a military thing, they've got shaped charges.
Mm.
And it literally has like a little core on it there, a big flat bit at the back, and like the explosive charge in the centre. And it is designed to push the explosion as far as it can through an object. So instead of just going bam like that, it goes bam straight forward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
That makes
this is sort of the same thing. If you've got the explosion going up and then it goes back down, hits the flat surface and then just ricochets back up.
Go bounce.
Yeah.
Up.
And just destroys everything and half of everyone.
Booze bounce up.
Yeah.
Booze bounce up and destroy. That happens a lot, man.
So a
You just take
massive
over.
steam explosion came from the top rear of the boilers. It went upward at a 45-degree angle, tearing
Should
through
be.
the crowded decks above, completely destroying the pilot house. Without a pilot to steer the boat, the Sultana became a drifting, burning hulk. The violent explosion flung some deck passengers into the water and blew a gaping 25-foot or 7.6 metre by 30-foot or 9.1 metre hole in the steamer. With the boilers blown to pieces, with the twin smokestacks fell. The starboard smokestack fell backward into the blast hole, and the port smokestack fell forward into the crowded forward section of the upper deck, hitting the steamboat's bell as it fell. So it's literally gone bang, exploded, and then people are on the deck, and this thing just bam.
Yeah. The other one sounded like it was almost like, oh, they got away from that one. I thought you was
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
say they got away from them.
Yeah,
But then
but
it was
no.
going to be like, oh, so they died slowly drowning. So that might even be a
Yeah,
better
that
thing
might-
for them.
Yeah, or burning. Like, burn
Yeah.
or drown, which one? Or get eaten by crocodile.
Well, I mean, I feel like, though, you shouldn't burn if there's water around you.
Yeah.
That's
well,
like, if I went to that situation, I found people that burnt alive in that situation, I'd be like, that's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
You're a fucking
You're
idiot,
a
man.
moron.
Like, come on. What are you doing?
Uh,
I mean, it's
um,
impressive in a way.
Yeah. Men located around the twin openings quickly crawled under the wreckage and down the main stairs. Further back, the collapsing decks formed a slope that led down into the exposed furnace boxes. The broken wood caught fire and turned the remaining superstructure into a raging inferno. Survivors panicked and raced for the safety of the water, but in their weakened condition, they soon ran out of strength and began to cling to each other. Whole
Holy.
groups went down together.
Oh, yeah.
While the Sultana burned and the men on the steamboat were either already dead or fighting for their lives, the southbound steamer Bostona, number
Bostona.
2, built
It's
in
Bostona.
1860, but coming downriver on her maiden voyage after being refurbished, arrived at about 2:30 a.m., half an hour after the explosion.
I'm bolting here.
Yeah, and rescued scores of survivors.
Hey.
At the same time, dozens of people had floated 7 miles downriver and began to float past the Memphis waterfront, calling for help until they were noticed by the crews of docked steamboats and U.S. warships, who immediately set out rescuing survivors. Eventually, the hulk of the Sultana drifted about 6 miles to the west bank of the river, burned the waterline and sank at around 7 a.m. near Mound City and present-day Marion, Arkansas, about 5 hours after the explosion.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds like a mega one as well.
A truly, catastrophic.
It sounds like one that's hard to, with those kind of numbers.
Yeah.
I had an idea in my head of the boat, like the size of it and that.
Yeah,
but then
but you don't think it's that big.
When you talk about those numbers, I'm like, that size in my head needs to be reinforced.
Yeah, it's
But-
like almost cruise ship size.
Yeah, because the Mississippi River is huge.
It's huge.
Like the width of it,
Yeah,
it's-
and deep as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. I wouldn't be surprised to learn it's one of those ones that used to be like part of a canyon or some
Oh,
shit,
almost
you know,
certainly, yeah.
something like that. Yeah, it's proper deep thing, man.
But it's terrifying, to think like that. So many just failures in how to run a ship safely. Just so many, one after another.
And they should just know them.
Yeah, there should be basic shit. Like, why the fuck are you trying to repair a boiler by hammering it back in?
Well, I mean, we know. That's the thing that
Yeah,
we know.
it's
Money.
money. Yeah.
Money.
And that money ended up killing 1,200 people, basically.
Yeah, but think about it this way. If it hadn't have, they'd have got more money.
That's true.
I mean,
Way more money.
a lot.
I mean,
a lot more
they
money.
put so many fucking prisoners on that thing.
Yeah.
If you're getting $12 per prisoner, that's a lot of dollary dues, son.
I mean, for all we know, maybe somebody thought, we'll pay you this much to transfer them,
Yeah.
or we'll pay you even more not to transfer them.
Ooh, I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they're getting out anyway. They're going to be a scurb to the community. They're going to come back.
What if we
eventually anyway.
just leave a boiler a bit iffy?
Bang
and
it up a
then
little bit?
rage it up the river a bit.
We'll cover you.
Fucking hell, man.
Like, you can offer yourself somewhere
Yeah.
and wind up in Tahiti.
Yeah. I mean, that's a
I don't know.
movie, right? Why isn't that a movie?
What? Which part?
That whole thing. That's a movie,
Oh, the
right
whole
there.
thing.
Yeah.
I think it was the Titanic. That was
Mm.
what the bit they focused on.
Yeah.
No, you're
yeah.
right. That would be better though, because it could even be more of like a more. I know it's like a lot more people, but with that kind of setting, I feel like you
If
could
it's
make it
more
even
compressed and yeah.
It's just
And it's
something
also
to it.
it's just
Crocs.
after the Civil War's over,
and Crocs.
you know,
Yeah.
and like that's going to be a whole vibe,
Yeah,
you know,
and Crocs.
and Crocs, hella Crocs.
You're gonna have Crocs there,
Hmm.
or alligators. I don't.
Oh, you know, right? Yeah, it's more gators.
Gators.
You seen the gators?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I told you. That'll be fine by me though.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a genuinely interesting story. You know, great idea for a movie.
I would argue most of the things we cover on here is generally quite an interesting.
Oh yeah, but some of them aren't like movie worthy. Some of them are just like that's interesting.
Yeah,
like, but you can't really make a story out of it. That one you've got the whole thing, man. It's right there.
It's very true. You do. I'm trying to think like different.
Imagine that though, 2 a.m. and just suddenly half the ships exploded. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we looking for?
I was trying to look for videos of lefties losing it.
Oh dear.
Lefties losing it. Marxist millionaire morons embarrass themselves. Maybe I should just go on to, because I did see some of it on, as usual, on Piers Morgan's. Well, he's quite good with that kind of stuff, and he normally manages to like.
It's definitely his vibe, yeah.
And he pulls together like good little compilations of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I think they do it on purpose, like so that people will use them, you know.
Yeah.
As that kind of thing.
I mean, he was really good with the Russel Brand thing stuff, because we didn't get to show that full thing last time. But my
should
God,
we show some of that first? Because there was something in there that I wanted to show you.
That bit where he's just searching is so fucking painful. We need to watch that live and get the reaction.
Yeah. Okay, shall we have little screen or big?
Little screen, I reckon. Yeah, little screen.
Can I make it any bigger? I wonder if I move it.
Nah, it's alright. It's alright.
Think?
Yeah, they don't need to see too much of it. If you want to actually see the video, I do. I do implore you to go have a watch, because it is very entertaining.
Yeah, to be fair, I would say that as well.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and yeah. Let's see if we can find the spot. Where is the spot?
We're doing it's just being.
It's being weird. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's being awkward.
Awkward mouse.
It's not a mouse.
No.
It's a page.
Oh, yeah. Chrome's a bastard, man.
It doesn't do most of the time. It's only like when I'm doing this kind of stuff, it makes it. It just has its more moments.
Yeah. A little wobbly.
Yeah. Oh, yes. It might end up shutting everything fucking down now. There we go.
Okay, we got there in the end.
Well,
what's been interesting is the way that's played out, because.
Okay, let's just give it a sec while it's doing that. Yeah. So I mean, the bit before this anyway, though, was the bit where he was on, because I don't even know if that got shown either. I don't think it would. I don't think none of the Russel Brand bit worked on the last podcast.
Yeah.
We'll have to cut all that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the bit before this when he was on the Megyn Kelly show, when he basically just. It doesn't even seem like.
No, the actual legal age of consent in my country is 16.
Yeah, but I mean that's afterwards. Though.
Yeah.
That first is making out the fact.
But
did you see
the
16-year-old?
Did you see that there was actually
missing out the key fact there?
Yeah.
He banged a 16-year-old.
He did while he was 30.
And while he was 30.
Yeah, and then
he just openly came out.
Apparently, Megyn Kelly, the person he was talking to there at that time, previously said in one of her episodes of her show, oh, and if it turns out he has slept with a 16-year-old, it doesn't matter if it's legal or not. That's the end of it for me. I'm not accepting it.
Yeah, that was a while back as well.
Yeah, and this time round she's like, oh, well, considering the fact that he's, 16 is legal in his country. It's like, no, what did you just say before? What was the whole original point you were making, Megan? Could you explain that to me?
No, I don't think she can.
I don't think she